Hey everybody, my name is Ryan. So today, I thought I was just on a little walk here. Then I forgot to shoot a review of the Mandalorian season 2 episode premiere. Shame on me, I know. So I was just on this little walk, nice peaceful area to walk in. Everyone's very nice here. And I just thought, oh my god, I need to review this episode. So thought I would do it in this nice location. I don't know. There's a car coming. So today I thought I would review this episode because I didn't review it when it came out. Oh, not even 24 hours ago. So sorry there. So I got Disney Plus about a week ago in preparation for this. I rewatched all of season 1, just as good as I remember. So I was fresh and ready to go into this premiere. It was called The Moshul. I like that premiere title a lot more than the actual rumored premiere title, The Search. I think that's a really cool title. So this episode, what are my thoughts on it? I liked it. In fact, I thought it was fantastic. Well, I don't know if I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was a great premiere. I ate this episode up. Now, I'm not going to get into spoilers here. I may do a spoiler video, maybe. I don't know. But I think the first time I watched this episode, I didn't watch it twice. I just watched scenes over, and I'm gonna turn back around. And overall, when I thought more about this episode, the more I just adored it. I thought it was a fantastic premiere. I thought it was probably better than the season 1 premiere. I don't know. Maybe just as good. I don't know if I like it more. So I love this episode. I think this is such a great story to tell. I thought I saw something. Great story to tell for an opening episode. What I love about this episode is it expects you to see it expects that you've seen the previous season. It doesn't, like most shows, they have with, like, when they do a new season, the next season's premiere is basically just like, okay, basically what they say is, most of them, okay, here's your characters, here's what they're doing, here's the plot. Okay, this episode, it doesn't have to do that, because it's just, I love how it expects you to see that you have seen the other 8 episodes. I can definitely see someone going into the season to see the first shot of the season and being like, what is happening? Who hasn't seen the other 8 episodes. I love that about it. Also, I want to say, Pedro Pascal and the other, like, body stunt doubles, sorry, still kill it in the role. Like, his voice is still great. There's a really good story here. Timothy Oliphant as the Moshul, brilliant. Brilliant. The episode has a nice little comedy. Well, not really comedy, but it has a nice little fun tone to it. Especially with Baby Yoda. We all know about him, of course. And just the overall story. And just, again, the episode looks beautiful. And again, it's another episode that really just gets me pumped up to watch the next 7 episodes of the season. And I love it about that. There's some really fun action sequences, especially toward the end. And I'm not going to get into the end of the episode, because that's basically what everyone's talking about. But I will say, end of the episode blew my mind. So yeah. And I will say, I was a little bit worried for the first couple minutes. Well, not really. I mean, I'll give you a hint. The episode does take place on Tatooine. Now, there was only one episode of season 1 that I wasn't really a fan of. Episode 5, The Gunslingers. That just felt like uh, fan service porn. Seriously. It just felt like, oh, here's the cantina that Luke went into. Here's the same docking bay. It's like, why does it have to be that? This has fan service. Has a lot of fan service, actually. There's a ton of little Easter eggs in there. But it does it in such a great way. It does it in the way that you don't mind it. Now, it's actually really fun. So I really like how it does that. And, like, some of the new characters that they introduced, I don't think there'll be in other episodes. But if they do, I'll love that. So, yeah, in The Mandalorian, you get more kind of development with his character. And it's just so much fun to see. Baby Yoda doesn't do a whole lot in the episode, but he just looks adorable, so, I mean, that's fine. So, yeah, overall, I love this episode. Couple negatives, I do think this a couple thumbs down. I don't know if, I don't think this kind of feels like an opening episode, kind of feels like a random episode, but it feels like an opening episode, but also kind of feels like a nice adventure in there because basically the show just is an old time western set in space. I love it about it. So I think there was some worry in the first couple minutes because they go back to Tatooine and I was just like, oh my god, is there gonna be like some fan service stuff here that I just don't like? There wasn't. I mean, there was fan service, but I didn't like it in a good way. So some dialogue that I thought was kind of cheesy even for me for the show. An overall story that does mesh with a really good old time western. But I don't know. Probably the biggest problem with the episode, I don't think it's an episode that I would necessarily watch over and over again, unless if it's a marathon. If a marathon of the season, which I will when it comes out, I wouldn't really watch this episode necessarily. So I still love the episode. I'm gonna give it an A minus. Thought it was great. Just a couple negatives there. So there you have it, people. That was my review for The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1, The Emotional. Tell me down below what you guys thought about it. Tell me down below what you thought about this little walk I'm going on, reviewing the episode. So, yeah, sure, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. And yes, I will be doing weekly reviews for the show, for the episodes, and then I'll do an overall season review. So, there you go. Bye-bye.